Hello, everybody. Hi. For those of you who are at home, welcome. As you can see, we've got people in the studio. We are alive. So this is my first class, being able to lead a live class and a virtual class. So I guess I'll get in the camera. It gets a little weird. So the camera's here, but you guys are actually over there, and everyone else is here. So welcome. My name is Leah Green, and it is my absolute pleasure to be able to lead each and every one of you through your practice today, and some of you physically in the room. If you're physically in the room, I want you to know that I am comfortable with physical assist, and if that is something that you are a go for, feel free to stay exactly where you are. If you would not like to be physically assisted today, which is completely fine and will not hurt anyone's feelings, there is a token right there near the block, so you can put that token on the top of your mat. Those of you, as you come in from virtual and start to come in the class, that'll also be an option for each and every one of you. So without further ado, let's get started in child's pose. And take your knees to the outer edges of your mat and walk your hands forward. Create a little length in your body. Length is an opportunity for even more space. Reach your hands towards the top of your mat and spread your fingers out. Press your hips back towards your heels. And take a big, full inhale. Everybody, open your mouth and exhale. Now close your mouth and set your ujjayi. Full, deep inhales through your nose, filling your lungs to your fullest capacity. Then a stronger, longer exhale as you empty all the way out. Breathe in, get even longer. Reach forward. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Keep your fingers alive, spreading out. Put the weight in your hands and give a little bend in your knees. You can even pedal here, your knees, your feet. Shake out your head. Bring your fingertips together at the top of your mat and lift your right foot up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Three-legged down dog is just awakening of the body. Bend your knee, flex your toes, and then take it a little bit deeper. That's it. Flex back and then reach. If you want to flip your dog, go for it. Right here, drop down and then reach up and go back. Breathe in, lift up. Downward facing dog. And reset for the left side. Ground the hands and lift your left foot up to the ceiling. Bend your knee, three-legged down dog. Go for the stack, hips on top of one another. And then reach back a little bit deeper. And if you're ready, flip this dog. Left foot down, left hand up and over. Expand from the inside out. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the back of your mat, take ragdoll. Walk your feet to the back of your mat so your hips stack over your heels. Grab opposite elbows, maybe rock side to side. Notice what you're holding on to right here. Yeah, maybe for those of us in the room, like how hot it is because the heat is back in our lives. Yeah. Maybe it's how tense it can be, like whatever it is, right here, soften that. Drop your hands, toe heel your feet to touch. Big inhale, Tadasana. Fill your lungs, reach up, look between your fingers. Maybe even go for a tiny back bend. Bring your palms together and hands at heart center. We'll begin our practice. 3 ohms. Tadasana, full reach, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, flatten your spine. High plank. Now walk to the front of your mat. Stack your joints, heels over your toes, shoulders over your wrists, and then tighten up in your belly. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Nice and tight from your skin to your muscle to your bone. Hug in. Take another breath in. Move into low plank, forward and down. Bend your elbows and hover over the mat. Fill up, empty it out. Upward dog, pull your chest through. Lift your thighs up. Downward facing dog. Really good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press into your hands. Look forward. Walk, jump, or float. Halfway lift. Bow. Tadasana. Full extension. Reach up and look. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Go low plank. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Ujjayi, fill up, clear out. Yeah, look forward, go forward. Halfway lift, bow, extended mountain, ground down, lift up, forward fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. Full inhale. Big exhale. Look at the top of your mat. Walk, jump, or float. Halfway lift. Bow forward. Extended mountain. Full reach. Go for the back bend. Forward bow. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Beautiful dot. Downward facing dog. I almost said downward facing dot. Girl, I love you. Take another breath in here. Full empty. Yeah, look at the top of your mat. Go there. Halfway lift. Bow forward. Chair pose. Welcome back. Push your knees back. Stack your joints. Everybody get your knees back a little bit more and lower into the hips. Lift the front of your pelvis, let your tailbone descend. With that neutral spine, you can go a little bit lower. Now lift all 10 toes up, stretch them out. Feel the 4 corners of your feet, and then lower down to your fullest expression. Big inhale, forward bow. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of your mat, warrior 1. Come into a deep lunge, pull your knee forward, move it towards your pinky toe. Now everybody ground through the knife edge of your back foot and then bring your lunge 3 inches deeper. Really stack the joints here. Lift up and look. Chaturanga flow. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Take the left side, warrior 1. Lunge in. Reach up. Come even deeper in the lunge. Look up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers out and turn your hands out a little bit. Get your pointer fingers to 12 o'clock or maybe a little bit wider. Ground down, bend your knees, jump. Halfway lift, bow, chair pose. Be intentional, creating the physical foundation. Drop down even lower, reach up even higher. Spark your fingers, go high. Bow forward. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing, pull your shoulders back. Downward facing, lift your hips. Warrior 1, right foot forward. Ground down, look up. Chaturanga, float to the other side. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Really reach up, get long. Chaturanga and flow. Upward dog. downward facing dog. Take an inhale, exhale. Take another full breath in, full breath out. Look forward, go there. Half lift, bow, chair pose. Take it even lower, right here, get low. It's like the limbo, how low can you go? High boat. Yeah, I said low. Yeah, you can throw core work anywhere, and right here is where it fits. So pull the pit of your belly in and up. Draw your shoulders straight back. Fill up. Empty it out. Yeah, now pull your knees in, rock and roll. Chair pose. Press into your heels, sit back up. Beautiful, that's it, you guys. Yeah, Sean, squeeze in, lower even more. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Reach up and look back, go back, deep lunge, go back, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Step your left foot to the top of your mat, warrior one. Inner ankles back, outer ankles down. Now go back, lunge in, look back, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. Reset your Ujjayi breath right here. Big inhale. Empty exhale. Look forward. Walk, jump, or float. Half lift. Bow. Utkatasana. Sink low. Ardha Utkatasana. Hover. Draw your hands forward. Press your hips back. Utkatasana. Forward bow. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Big inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing, downward facing. Stay in your breath for the left side. Warrior one, big breath in, reach up. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. One more, just like that. Look forward, walk, jump, or float. Half lift, bow, chair pose. Forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Warrior one, step forward, breathe in, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Stay in, last side, warrior one, left foot. Big inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, empty and downward facing dog. Take another full inhale. Stick out your tongue. Take three-legged down dog on your right side. Lift your right foot to the leg, stack your hips, and then go for it. Whatever is there for you. Flip dog, wheel. Draw in to create your full expression out. That's it. Breathe in, go back. Side plank. Yeah, spin it all the way over to your right side. Bring a little ease here. Drop your knee if you need. Everybody engage your core, activate here, and then start to lift. Draw into possible. That's it. Go even higher, Greg. Greg and everybody lift up. Now, Greg, bend your knee, and if you've got your foot dropped, see if you can't bend your knee. Reach for the ankle, and then press away. Open up, puff your chest. Expand from the inside out. Chaturanga. Yes, upward dog. Downward facing dog. We're going to take three-legged down dog on the opposite side. So challenge yourself here to take it even deeper. Left side, flex your toes, and then drop down flip dog. And from flip dog, Where do you go? Drive your feet down, lift your hips up. That's it, everybody, go even higher. Take it even further. Side plank on your left. What's different here? What's available? Go there. Draw in to create your full expression out. Even more. Breathe in, lift up. Crescent lunge. What? This teacher's crazy. It's 90 degrees in this room and she's driving us wild. You guys have got this. You're powerful right here. Straighten your back leg and then come forward in your front knee. Bring your hands to your heart center. Twist to your right. Pull your left tricep into your right thigh or take an open twist, turning to your right side. Press into your hands, lift your belly. And then pull top shoulder back as you move your bottom rib cage forward. That's it. Find even more length. Pull the crown of your head forward. Rinse out. Warrior two. Keep your front knee in place. Spin your back heel down. Press your inner ankles back. Push your outer ankles down. And you've got it right here. We're going to come 3 inches deeper. Extended side angle. That's it right there. That energy, that shake, that's it. You're waking up. Lift the front of your pelvis. Let your tailbone descend. You've got it right there. Do you want to go even further? Move it into your bind. Move into bird of paradise. Like, what is available right here for you? Sit, Matea. Top shoulder back. Bottom shoulder forward. Nice, Sean. That's it. Beautiful, Dot. Chris, great job. Pull the shoulders in. Move your upper arm bones back. One more breath. Lift up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Now lift your left foot to the sky and bring it forward, crescent lunge. And reset the physical foundation of your pose here. If you need distance between the feet, take it, but get strong legs. Pull into your lunge, straighten the back leg. Hands at heart center, twist to the left. So this time taking the right tricep to your left thigh. Greg Newbill and everyone, lunge about 4 inches deeper. It'll help you access the bind. And then push your shoulder blades into one another as if you were cracking something in between. And then now twist, top shoulder back, bottom shoulder forward. Big inhale, big exhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms back around, pull your left knee forward and move it over to your left pinky toe. Extended side angle. Drop your left hand to the inside. Reach your right hand up. And that same play, that same option is available here. Will you take it? Yeah, to look up and twist, to bind, bird of paradise. Like, where are you right now? And where aren't you? Like, draw in to create your full expression out. Breathe in, rinse open, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Ha. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Ha. Drop your elbows to the earth. Dolphin. Really press into your hands and feel the weight of pressure in between your elbow and your hand, like the forearm pressing into the mat. And as you press down into the mat, walk forward on your mat. So you stack your hips over your shoulders and your shoulders over your elbows, and keep pressing into your hands so you can feel the earth pushing away, and lift your right foot to the sky. Take 5 little hops. Yeah, maybe they're big hops turning into a forearm stand, but focus on the pressure in your hand and let the rest happen. Yeah, if you're at home, use your wall if you need a little assist. For 3, 2, and 1. Come back into dolphin. And then switch to the other leg. This time your left side. My left leg extended are my best hops. My right leg extended, I'm still playing. Yeah, maybe this side is like a better side for you. But think about the pressure in the hands. Press through the forearms. Here we go for 3, 2, 1. Everybody, child's pose. Nice, Sean. Nice, Dot. I'm so jealous of your trainer. Reset your Ujjayi breath right here. Calm your nervous system. Especially if you are in a heated space and that is readjusting for you, then come back into that Ujjayi breath and really calm back into your nervous system. Bring calm back in. Take a big, deep inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Look at the top of your mat. Float there. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Chair pose. Eagle on your right. Why don't you take your right leg over your left leg and your right arm underneath your left arm. Bring a little balanced action here. Ease with your breath, steadying your gaze to a non-moving point. Effort, just sinking a little bit lower, lifting your elbows a little bit higher. Tadasana, ground down both feet, lift up, switch eagle on your left leg over and your left arm under. Soften your joints. Switch to the other side, eagle. Right leg over, right arm under. Airplane with eagle arms. Slowly unwrap. Set your gaze to a non-moving point. And pull the pit of your belly in and up. Eagle. Slowly back up. Lengthen out. Sink in. Release. Shake it out if it feels good here. And then we're going to move eagle on the left leg over, left arm under. It's your last eagle. I invite you to draw in to create your full expression. Airplane with your eagle bind. Point your pinky toe down towards the earth. Eagle. Slowly come back up, find your bind, left leg over, sink down a little more. Tadasana, big reach, find length, look up, juicy back bend, hands at heart center, tree. Bring your right foot to your left leg. And in tree, you can stay exactly where you are, or you can choose to do more or do less. This is your expression. Whatever you need, I invite right here. Without judgment or expectations. Pull your shoulder blades in and move your upper arm bones back. Lengthen the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Tadasana, both feet landed to the earth. Look up, take a juicy back bend. And tree. Move to your left side, left leg onto your right leg, or left foot to your right leg. What do you need in these last 5 breaths of tree? Tadasana, full breath in, bow forward. Halfway lift, flatten your spine. Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior 1. Back into your feet, ground into the mat. Warrior 2, open up. Pull your knee forward, move it over to your pinky toe. Trikonasana, straighten both legs, but come forward and down to the outside of your right leg. If you have a block, this is a great place to place your block, is on the outside of your foot, giving an extension. Now think about pushing into your feet, but squeeze your glutes in. Pull your top hip back, press your right glute forward. Now lift up through your shoulders and then draw your shoulders back, top shoulder back, bottom shoulder forward. One more, breathe in, twist out, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. And then extend your legs. Come into side facing forward fold. Pivot your right foot to face the same way as your left foot. Hinge from your hips and fold forward. Now, any of you, if you're working in arm balance or an inversion practice like a headstand, I invite you to just go at your own pace. We're going to be here around 6 to 8 breaths. For those of us who aren't playing in headstand today, we're going to take a twist. So take your right hand over to your left ankle and your left hand to the sky. Now press your hips forward so your hips stack over your heels, and then breathe in and reach to the ceiling. As you exhale, draw your shoulder blades in and move your arms back. Great job. Full inhale. Twist, exhale. One more breath in. Empty out. Yeah, go to the center and switch to the other side. We're going to take your left hand to your right ankle, right hand to the sky. Notice if your hips have pivoted back, bring them over towards your toes, and then reach, get length. Now draw your shoulder blades in, move your upper arm bones back. Right there, fill up, empty out. Last one, breathe in, twist, come back to the center. Press your hands on your hips, lift to standing. Pivot your right foot to 12 o'clock and step up your mat, pyramid. Reach up, forward bow. Halfway lift, fold. Take another big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward dog. Step your left foot, warrior 1. Back into the feet, ground down, warrior 2, open up. Trikonasana, straighten your front leg, pivot forward and down to the outside of your left foot. Pull your outer shins in. Squeeze your left glute, and then pull your top hip back. Big breath in, big twist. Inhale, exhale. One more, fill up, rinse out. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. We'll come into side facing, wide-legged forward fold, pivoting the left foot to face the same as your right. Interlace your hands for a bind and then look up and take a back bend. Exhale, bow forward. Allow the bind to rinse over and away from your body. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Breath in and out. Take one more, fill up. Clear out. And slowly come all the way to standing. Pivot your left foot to the front of the room. Step up your mat. Pyramid. Squaring the hips. Lengthen up. Forward bow. If you want to keep your bind here, feel free to take that. Half lift. Bow forward. Inhale, length. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. High plank. Back into your full expression. From your skin to your muscle to your bone, hug in. Low plank. Don't let your shoulders drive below your elbows. Press through the fingers and lift up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. High plank. And from your skin to your muscle to your bone, hug in and lower all the way to your belly. Find your sweatiest cheek. Let the other one air dry. Now may be a good time to have a little date with your water bottle. I think Greg Newbill forgot his water as an opportunity to sneak out of class. And then switch to the other cheek, just to give it a little tap onto the towel maybe. And then shift your gaze to the center of your mat, locust. Draw your shoulders up, pull your palms up, lift your toes and your feet all the way onto your pelvis. Big breath in, empty, lower down. We're gonna go again. So locust, lengthen out and lift up. Big inhale, lower on the exhale. Again, shake your hips, bend your knees, bow. So this is floor bow, bending your knees, reach back for your shins. Press your shins away from you to lift your chest. Now draw your thoracic spine in, move your upper arm bones back, lower to the mat. And then do it again, just like that, floor bow. This time you can get even bigger. Draw in to create your full expression. One more breath, exhale, length. Let it go. Knee side to side. Upward facing dog. Press to the tops of your feet and lift up. Downward facing dog. And from down dog to your spine. So however you get there, you can float through your hands. Maybe you cross your legs and come onto your glutes. But we're going to meet in bridge. Heels to your fingertips, hips to the sky. And create a little bind underneath, a little hitch so you can draw your shoulders in a little bit tighter, lift your hips a little bit higher. One more big inhale, lower on the exhale. Yeah, and bridge is in preparation for wheel. Yeah, all of that was warming you up and you are ready right now, wheel. Yes, lift up even higher. That's it, everybody. Big breath. Lower to the mat. And don't even rock your knees. Stay ready. Ready now. Wheel. Lift up. Wheel number 2. With energy, lift your hips even higher. Soften your jaw. Lower down. Yeah, I see you clenching the jaw. Yeah, gritting the teeth, let go, and then lift back up. Wheel. Just like that. You're ready now. Wheel number 3. Lower to the mat. Yeah, you're past the halfway mark, so why stop now? 4. Wheel. Get off the floor. Right here. Lift up. You've got this. Ground down and expand out. Lower or stay. We're going to come right back in to wheel number 5. Lift up. Wheel our bridge. Everybody lift up. Lift your toes. Lift your hips. Lift your gaze. Lower down. We have one more. Wheel number 6. Right here. Last one. Go. Wheel. Lift up. Draw in to create your full expression right here. Yes, Sean, that was it. Come on, lift up even more, Dot. You got it, Chris. Everybody fill up. Together, lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Whew. Backbends are important. Like, how many of us have been at home sitting down at a computer or on our phones? Like, this is opening up the complete opposite, right? Opening the shoulders, like taking the spine in an opposite direction. Right here, just allow everything to open and release. What have you closed off that now you can open back up? Yeah, like the studio. For some of us, maybe it's a little more intense. Maybe it's your heart, your health. Just take a moment right here and reconnect to the things that you have closed off that can now be open. 3 more breaths. Possibility, connection, trust. Right here, inhale a big deep breath and hold on to those things for just one more second. Like, hold on and then let the shit go. It no longer serves you. Pull your knees to your chest, squeeze them into your body. Lift your feet back to the ceiling or up to the ceiling. Maybe they were never there. Now we're going to lift them and flex your toes to your nose. Tightening in your belly, tightening in your core. Drop your feet 30 degrees. Does that help your core, Greg? Hold your head. Drop down 30 more. Yeah, notice if you're getting in your head. Drop your feet to a hover and then just breathe in. And then slowly lift your feet 30 degrees. Yeah, some of you wanted to go right back to the sky. Take them 30 more. And now all the way back to the sky. And then drop 30. Drop 30 more. Yeah, if your back is starting to lift, stay here. If not, take it to a hover. Yeah, gaze at your toes and wiggle them at your face like na 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 boo boo. Yeah, right there. And taunt a little bit more for 3, 2. Lift your right foot to the sky. Bring your hands by your temples and start to pulse up to the sky for 24, 23, 22, 21. Pit of the belly, in and up. Stay really active here. Pulling up, tiny little motions. 15, 14, 13. If you're holding your jaw, let it go. Yes, you've got it. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch your legs, moving up, 24. Keep pulsing, you've got it, 21. It may seem hard, but you're powerful. You've got this right here for 18, 17, 16. When you want to give up, just hold your crunch until you're ready to start again, because you've got this. Come back in right now, Greg. You've got it right here for 10, 9. You can do anything for 6 more. 5, 4, 3. I promise we're getting there. Last one. Rock and roll. High boat. You guys, you can be any kind of boat you want. Any kind you want. Charter the friendly seas, you guys. Get on the party boat with all of us. My birthday boat, right? Today's my birthday. We'll jump on the party boat, puff your chest, pull your shoulders in. Now lift your feet up. And just so we have a gauge on time, why don't you guys sing me happy birthday? And we'll stay in boat for that. Ready? You guys go. See how fun this is? Who's bringing out the shots? Yeah. Low boat. Thank you. No boat. Yes. You guys, you're so nice. Thank you. Even if I ask for it, I know that you meant it. Yeah. Yeah. Now pull your knees to your chest. Rock and roll. Yeah, and all the gratitude you have for your practice, whether it's at home or in the studio, the 41 years have been alive, whatever it is you're grateful for right now. Yeah, rock and roll into downward facing dog. Oh, did you eat some chili cheese chips, Greg? Yeah, that indigestion is starting to come up from lunch. Ujjayi breath here. Somebody has an alarm, it's ready to go. Yeah, if those distractions are coming up for you, like just ignore them. Yeah, whatever it is, just take it in and then breathe it out. Interesting. Yeah, and it's Sham. That's even better. We found the culprits. All right, now everybody take another big inhale and let it go. Yeah, whatever distractions are in your way, they'll definitely come up right in hips. So Sham's alarm was right on track, you guys. Bring your hands together at the top of your mat. Take lizard, right foot to the outside of your right hand. Yeah, and right here, just like that, I bet everyone's alarm started to go off, right? Yeah. Yeah, if your mental alarm just went off, just sink in a little bit deeper and start to breathe here. Yeah, your breath is your greatest resource right here. Now, if you are like my friend Mr. Newbill here and you're experiencing a really tight IT band, he does a lot of things and he has created a little drama in his legs. So I want you to come into a modification if that's the case for you. So if you are feeling a little tension in the knee here or right into the side, I want you to come onto your butt and then I want you to take almost a figure 4 fashion. So your right foot over your left and you're going to bend the knee. This is going to give you the ability to press your booty closer and puff your chest so that you can start to access this. Yeah, and then you become your own measure of intensity. Great. Now, for those of us staying in lizard, you can access this lizard, or excuse me, you can advance this lizard. My words have lost me here. You can advance this lizard a little more if you want. You can bend your back leg and reach with your right hand for your left foot. Taking this little bind, I actually enjoy this. It's super intense and I start to hold my breath and all the emotions come forward. But it's the only time I really feel the release where I start to stretch right in the top of my quads or right in my hip flexor. So if you have a t-shirt or a towel that will help you access this bind, I invite that. Here in the studio, we have access to straps. If you need one, I can bring it. Hold 3 more breaths right here, right into your full expression. Go deeper, take it a little bit longer. Downward facing dog. When you press back into down dog, any movements that you need, sometimes I like a big wide hip circle, sometimes it's pedaling the feet. And bring your hands together and then take lizard on your left foot to the top of your mat. And if your foot doesn't go where you want it to, you can inch your foot up the mat. If your forearms are available, drop down. If they're not, notice if you can put something between the earth and your forearms to give you a little room so you can take it a little bit deeper. The option to drop your back knee, bending it and reaching for your shins, top of your foot. If this bind is easy for you, you can pull your heel towards your glute and really start to intensify this stretch. For me, just barely grabbing my toes, that's about as far as we're gonna get. But if you can grab this bind, pull your top shoulder back, open your chest, and it'll bring a little ease here. Without cranking your neck, look up towards the sky. 2 more breaths. Another big inhale. Release, downward dog, exhale. And just like your other side, compassion for where you've been, releasing out, emptying out. And then come to a seated position for seated forward fold. So both legs extended in front of you. My words, you guys. You're making me nervous. Yeah, extend your feet out in front of you and just pull the extra love out from underneath. Lift up. Bow forward, chest towards your thighs. Inhale, length, half lift. Exhale, fold. Breath in. Breath out. Take one more full inhale. Empty. Slowly release and roll back onto your spine. Take an inversion. Actually, take fish. That feels good here. Yeah, fish. If you have a block, you can take a block between your shoulder blades, long ways. You can pull your shoulder blades into your spine, dropping onto your forearms, puff your chest, look back. Stay active in your legs, point your toes. Big breath in, big breath out. Do it again. This time, fill your lungs and hold it. Stick out your tongue, release it. And release slowly. Roll out of your position, come onto your spine, take an inversion of your choice. Waterfall is an option, bringing your block under your hips, your feet to the sky. Shoulder stand, rolling onto your shoulder blades, bringing your hands at your low back. Traditional head or handstand. Squeeze your ankles together. Yeah. Nice warm. From shoulder stand, drop your feet to the earth, plow. Hips stacked over your shoulders. From plow, Karnapadasana. Bend your knees, cover your ear holes. From Karnapadasana back to plow. One leg at a time, back to shoulder stand. If you're in a head or handstand, make your way to child's pose. From here, everyone slowly make your way back to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Take your hands over your head, your feet out in front of you. We're gonna reach out long here, the biggest stretch you've got, and then bring all of your energy here. Ball up your fist, squint your eyes, grit your teeth, flex your toes, and then fill your lungs to your fullest capacity and hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, Shavasana. Final rest. Got a little oldie but goodie that I feel is appropriate, a little We Are the World. Bring your hands to your heart center. And I invite you into a sea of 3 rolling ohms. You can enter and exit as you wish. 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. Together, we all bow. Namaste. Great job. Yes, great job to all of you, and great job to all of you. Let's get some light back into this studio. Yeah, and if you turned off lights, maybe some light back into your studio. There it is. Welcome back, you guys. And a literal welcome back to those in the studio. For those of you who are not in the studio, we look forward to seeing you, even those of you who are not in the state of Florida, but we know we may see soon. But yeah, you guys, welcome back. Welcome back to, well, today it was only 88 degrees. They cheated. But welcome back into a hot studio. Welcome back if you've been away. For all of you, virtual's here to stay. Like, we're really excited. It's gonna be an option. So if you're a 6 a.m.er virtual and a 5:30 p.m.er in studio, we love it. Like, whatever you need is available. And if you're tuning in at home, bear with the teachers and I as we navigate teaching both of you. So our heads are here and here. But yeah, I'm thrilled to have you back, and I'm thrilled to see all of you still dialing in. If you need anything, you know where to find us. Yeah, give us a call. You guys, we're really excited about it. Full schedule. If you're confused with the Neptune Beach schedule right now, if you're tuning in virtually, keep signing up for the virtual schedule. If you're coming in studio, for the in-studio schedule. It matters right now because if you're not coming to the in-studio schedule, but you've signed up in studio and we're only at 50% capacity, then we will be holding space for you until 5 minutes before class. So if you're going to do a virtual class, make sure that you're still logging into the virtual studio. And if you're going to come into class, that you're logging in to the actual power class. So that's the only difference you'll see on the Neptune Beach studio. And our Southside studio is back to normal. The only class that is not on either anymore right now is acro. I'm not leading acro right now, you guys. I pulled acro off. It will be off indefinitely, probably throughout summer until this really dies down. I don't feel like it's socially responsible for me to be teaching a partner practice while this is going on. So if you have any questions or you want to do a private partner practice, call me. Otherwise, you guys, I am just so honored to have each and every one of you back and to keep having you guys log in. Keep coming. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks, everybody. You guys are amazing. Yes, thank you. Let's see. I'll let them, I'll unmute them so then they can talk if they want. Awesome. How'd it feel to be in studio? Good. Was the heat okay for everybody?